What's up guys, welcome back to the Phono Guy, and in this video I am going to talk about top 25 tips and tricks to customize your Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And you can see the device is in front of me, and it is just the new device. There is nothing which is customized to in this device. It is just absolutely new and I have done nothing to this device. So I will be starting from the very first, which is just go into the settings and go into the about phone, and here you can see it is written that it is saying you can see it is saying that Samsung Galaxy Note 9. So I can add it and put my own name, for example, Phono Guy. Okay, just put this one, and you can see it has edited this name, and my name is just on this device now. And any kind of connection which I am giving now for the Bluetooth and the hotspot, my device name will be shown as the Phono Guy. So this was just a very simple trick to know in this device. So that was just the beginning, and next up we are going for the always on display. For example, if we just lock this device, you can see this display comes on to the devices of Samsung. And there are many features and many ways to customize this, and let's start with the simple ones which we know. For this, just go into the settings. When you are into the settings, just go into the lock screen, and when you are into the lock screen, you can see we have this always on display. Just tap on this one and you have all the features which are present to enable and to customize this always on display on Samsung Galaxy Note 9. So I will be covering every single one of them. So let's start with the very first one, which is just to simply turn this on and off. And you have this home button and clock. You can see we can show the home button and the clock. I can simply have the clock, and I can also have the home button and no clock. So right now we will choose both of them. We need the home button and the clock to function. And next up we have this show always. This is a new feature in the always on display, which is to show always, which means that I can always show the always on display on the screen, or I can just set a schedule where I can put the time to start and the time to end, that when my always on display will just show up on my screen and when it will go away. And I can just tap this show always, and always on display will be displayed on this device for always. And I can also put a schedule which I have mentioned. So these are just simple customizations which are about that which features are present in this always on display. So how to customize it? So for this we have to go into the clock style, and when you are into the clock style, we have two different features: the always on display on the left top corner, and then we have the lock screen. For right now we are just talking about the always on display. So you can see we have a bunch of new clocks, and even we can go to download new ones if we want to download. They will be available into this. You have to put your Samsung accounts, and all these new always on display features will be available for you to just download and apply into your devices. Right now I just want to put something else. You can see right now I have chosen this one, and this is the clock style, and even I can just put different colors onto this one. You can see it has changed its color to orange, and I can even choose this here hue color, which is a mixture type of color for this to put on my device. So just enable this, and let's just lock the device and let it just appear. You can see my clock style has completely changed, and this is the new one which I have just selected in front of you. So this was just a simple way to change the clock style. And let's go again, and you can see I have just told you how to customize it. And let's go back, and next thing is the face widgets. Face widgets are also available for the lock screen and also on the always on display. So where you want to show the face widgets, it will be selected by you. You can see we have the options to trigger them for the lock screen and the always on display, and we can even choose for both of them. So actually we have three different face widgets available. right now we have 4. Previously in the experience version 9 we had 3, and right now we have the 4. The weather, next alarm, schedule, and music controller. Let's just enable all of these for a while, and you can even reorder them, which one you want, what is your preference, and you can just simply tap here, and you can move it and it will be organized according to your preferences. So right now I have just enabled all of them. So let's go back and simply turn the device locked, and I have the face widgets on the lock screen and the always on display. So how to use them? So you can see right now it is showing, you can see if you just swipe simply your face widgets are available on this. That is just a beautiful experience to take advantage of this always on display feature, where you have the ability to put 4 or 5 features onto this always on display. So next thing which I just want to talk about is the contact information. For this, go into the settings, lock screen, and you can see we have this feature which is available on the bottom, which is just below the face widgets, the contact information. So I can put my name, for example my name is Bilal, and I am just going to put my name, and where to show again lock screen, always on, and both. We have selected the both, so let's just put it and lock the device. So let me just lock the device and show you guys that this is actually working. You can see my name is actually showing here, the Bilal. So that's just the way to customize your always on display in this device. So guys, that was all about the always on display. Now let's move to next one, which is the lock screen. Actually we have 2 different things. We have the always on display, and next up we have the lock screen. And you can see right now we just have the simple clock. There is nothing new in this one, and like the always on display we can also customize this lock screen. So for this, again you have to go into the lock screen, and I am going into the settings, lock screen, and same features will be available to use for the lock screen which were available to use for your always on display. I have already shown that we have selected for both. Here you have to go simply when you are in this clock style, just simply go into the lock screen, and you have a bunch of different locks to choose which you can put on your lock screen, and you can even colorize them according to your requirements. For example, I just show them, and I have the option to select my own gamma and put the colors of my choice. So for example, I just want to just simply have to rotate this slider to and fro, and you can see it is just changing colors. So just put this color and we are done, and you can see it has changed the color right now. And let's go and check it out on the lock screen too. So just tap here and you can see it has completely changed the color, and it is now the purplish hue which we have selected. So this was a simple trick, and next up we have the same thing which I just completed this lock screen, and now we are moving to the face widgets which are also available for your lock screen, and we have discussed them about the always on display. All these features are just enabled, I have just discussed previously, and right now we are just concerned to show them on the lock screen. And let's see how to show them on your lock screen. You can see we have these 2 sliders coming on the sides. Just simply move this way and you can see your face widgets will come, and you can choose whatever you want to customize from here and use these features on your lock screen without having to go into your home screen. So that is a cool feature to use in your lock screen. And next up, the same thing again, the contact information which I have shown, and I have put it for the always on display and the lock screen, and it is showing on my lock screen. If you have noticed, you can see clearly that it is showing just below the time and the date. You can see my name is coming. So that is one handy feature to use in the lock screen too. So next up, I just want to talk about few more things about the lock screen. Again, go into the lock screen in the settings and scroll down. You have this notification option which is just a great handy feature to use. You can hide content according to your choice. If you do not want to show, you can just simply hide contact and it will not show the details. You just have one pop-up coming that you have some specific notification from some specific application, you can see. And even I can show the notification icons only. The icons will come if I just want to choose this. So we have different features, two features to hide the content on the screen. You can see we can choose between these two. Right now we just have to hide the content, and even I can choose the transparency, that which level of transparency I want. For example, I just want to hide and only myself should be noticeable to these notifications, so I can increase the transparency and you can see it is just fading away. And if I just decrease the transparency, it will become more whiter. As you can clearly see, it is showing. So that is a cool feature. Again, at the very last we have a way to show always on display and lock screen. We have selected both because we want notifications on the always on display and even the lock screen. So the other thing is to reverse the text colors. It will just reverse the color based on the type of notification from the application you are having. You can just test this feature also. It is a great feature, but right now I am not using this. So this is just transparency I have selected, and let's go back and I will just cover both of these in a single round. So next up, I just want to go into the app shortcuts, and you can choose the app shortcuts. The left shortcuts is right now set for the phone and right one is for camera. And if you want to change, simply go into this shortcuts and choose whatever you want to choose. For example, if we select Chrome, and for the right side we select Facebook. So that's it, we have changed the app shortcuts. Go back and just lock the device and just bring this lock screen, and you can see the transparency has increased as compared to the previous transparency which was set for this one. And we have also changed the app shortcuts. So this is the difference when you just customize your lock screen and always on display using the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. These are for the lock screen and the always on display which I have shown to you guys. And one thing, that which screen lock type you prefer, you can just select that which type of lock screen pattern you want. You can turn on the face iris scanner, and we have the fingerprints and intelligence scan right now. And even you have multiple different options to choose for increasing the security level of your device, and that's up to you that which thing you want on your device. So that's all about the lock screen and always on display customizations. So guys, moving next, we have this home screen features which I just want to show you. For this, just you have to use this gesture to just pinch in. The home screen menu will just show up. We have these features to add the new wallpapers, which are just simply into the Samsung themes available, and you can choose between different wallpapers. We have themes, and we can even choose different icons for our device. So right now I am not going into the detail. These are just simple things which everyone knows and every single person uses them. And we have these widgets which every person knows. These have been here for almost, these are available in all the Samsung devices. So right now I am concerned with this feature, the home screen settings. So let's go into the home screen settings, and I just want to talk about few of the features which are very important to discuss. So starting with the very first one, we have the home screen layout. You can choose between the home screen and app screens and the home screen only. For example, I just go into this home screen only and apply, just apply this one. We do not have the app switcher right now. You can see these are just the recommendations, and all our apps will just come on to this home screen, and we will not have the app menu. So this is just the simple way to configure the home and app screens that is usual for Samsung. So right now we have this app switcher. So next up we have the home screen grid, and you can see right now we have 5x5. You can choose between 5x6, 4x6, 4x5. So multiple options are available, but 5x5 is the default, so this is the best one. And we even have the app screen grid, which will just be for these apps. We have the 5x6 right now, and we can choose between 4x6. For example, I do this, it becomes 4x6. but 5:6 is good because the screen is actually very big. So if you want to show the icon batches, that is very important actually. Not many YouTubers will show you this. You have this feature to show the app icon badges. You can disable them and you will no longer have these badges which appear when you have notifications for specific application, and these badges will appear, and you can even show them, and you can show them in number, and you can show just the colors. So show notifications, that's another feature. What it does, when you just have notification on any application, just tap and hold on the application and your notification will just show up. For example, I just tap on this one, you can see my notification is showing, and the icon has starting to jitter. That is very great to use. So we have the app icon batches option which is available inside the app icon batches. Right now I am just converting it to numbers and I am just disabling the show notifications because I do not want this feature. And next up we have the add apps to the home screen. So what it does, when you have downloaded new apps, it will automatically add them to the home screen. So just turn it on and these will be available on this menu if you just want to have it here. If you do not want to have them here, just simply turn this toggle off. Next up is very useful feature which is the quick open notification panel. If you just turn it on, go into your home screen and just swipe down, you can see your notification panel will come down, and just swipe up, it goes back, swipe down, it comes up. You do not have to go on the top to bring it down, just simply swipe down from here and it comes down, and just swipe up, your apps menu will come. Next up I just want to show you one simple tweak which is just present in the folders. You can see I can change the colors of the folders. You can see it is right now white. If I just tap is this one, you can see I have different colors, and even I can choose the different hue from here. For example, let's choose the red one and click red, and you can see the color of this folder is now red. So this was just a simple tweak to tell you guys to just use it if you will just like it. So these are a few of the features which I discussed with you people about the always on display, lock screen, home screen. And moving next, we have customizations for our display. So going into the display right away, we have these features, the auto brightness, everyone knows it. So blue filter toggles, you can see you can choose between these toggles, and we have this custom schedule, and we have the sunset to sunrise. If you just allow, and it will just, when the sun sets, it will just turn the blue filter on, and when the sun rises, it will turn it off automatically. So we have the custom schedule to start time and end time. You can put the time of your own choice, and you can even increase the opacity and decrease the opacity according to your requirement, what requirements you need. So this was about the blue filter. And next up we have the font and the screen. You can see we now have the features to just screen zoom. You can see I can increase the zoom of the screen, and I can just change the font size too. So I have different fonts available right now, and even I can download fonts. I just turn the font, you can see the font is changing very quickly. So done, and you can see the font has completely changed for this one. So simply go back to the default one because it is good. So let's increase the size, and this one, let it be on this scale I think, and this one should be here, and let's select this one and go back. And when we are done, you can see the font has actually changed. So the screen mode, this is actually to use the AMOLED display. You can just check out what kind of screen mode you like for your eyes, and you can choose between different modes which are available. And the best thing which I want to discuss, that we have the resolution up to quad HD, you can see, and the default is full HD plus. So you can even decrease it to save the battery of your device and increase it, but increasing it will drain more battery, and decreasing it will help you to save more battery, and it depends upon your choice what you want to choose. The default is full HD plus, so we go with the default. And into the home screen, I have already discussed all these features. And next up we have this full screen apps. So what it does, any application you have on your device which is not supporting the full screen, which is 18:9 aspect ratio, you just come into this display and then go into the full screen apps. Those applications which are not supported, right now we have two applications which are not supporting the full screen apps, and we just simply have to go into the lab sit, turn it on, and pin out, turn it on. And let me show you that these applications will just work seamlessly with this full screen mode. You can see just turning on the game tools, and let's start. You can see my game is just playing now in 18:9 aspect ratio, so that is just great to see. Again, go into the settings and display, and we have talked about this full screen apps. And next up we have the icon frames. We can choose only the icons, and we can choose the icons with the frames. You can see a frame comes around the icons. Whenever I choose with icon with frames, I prefer icons only because they look good, so I have selected icons only. And next up we have this edge screen. We have a few customization options available for our edge screen. You can see the edge panel is right now on. Just go into the edge panel, and we have two edge panels right now, and you can even choose multiple different edge panels if you want to choose. You can see I have selected 4 of them right now. Let's go for 5. So I have just turned them on, and even I can just simply change these if I want to. For example, I just open it. You can see my edge panels will come here, and I will talk about later on in detail about the edge screen. And next up is very important feature, which is edge lightning, and I highly recommend this feature to be turned on into your device. So what it does, whenever you have any kind of notification in your device will just glow around the corners. And right now we have selected it for always, and the edge lighting style is basic. You can see, if you can let me just increase the transparency for this, and let me just increase the width actually to make it appear onto your screen. You can see right now we have the bluish color. Even we can change the colors. We have multiple different colors. You can see the red color, it looks great, and we can choose the color of our own choice. So this is one is also great, and we have different effects which we can choose. You can see right now we have 4 effects, and this one is actually rainbow effect, and it is looking great. So just apply it. So whenever I will have any kind of notification, this will appear on the borders, and it looks great. So right now this was all about the edge lightning style. And finally, how to enable completely the edge lightning on all applications. For this, you have to go into the manage notifications and just simply turn it on for all available applications if you want to choose for all applications. And if you do not want to choose for all applications, just select the applications which you want to turn on this feature for. And right now I have selected it for my messages, and let's go for YouTube, Play Store, and these are the few applications which I just want to turn these features on, because it will look great whenever I have any kind of notifications from these applications. So this was a few detail about the edge screen, and I will be making a complete separate video to explain the whole edge screen on the Note 9, and stay tuned for that video. It will be coming shortly for you guys. And we have the LED indicator. We have the LED flash on the back of the device, which I cannot show you right now because the camera is set for this one. And simply whenever you have notification, you just turn this LED indicator on, and whenever the notification will come, we have the one feature which is the edge screen lightning around the corners, and on the back of the device the LED indicator will just flash whenever you will have a notification. You can check it out. It's useful if you just want to turn it on. And next up we have the status bar. So nothing much important here. Show battery percent if you want to show, and if you want to hide, you can hide it. And in show the recent notifications only, 3 notifications will be shown. You can see I do not want to show them here, so I just simply turn it off. You can see, and it is gone. So this is just great to use. And the next feature is actually very important, and it is about the navigation bar on this device. So let's go into this, and you can see we have the show and hide button. This is the show and hide button, and if I just simply double tap this button, let me just do it, you can see the navigation bar goes away. Swipe up and it comes back, and just let me just do it again, and you can see it stays here for always. Just simply double tap, it goes away, bring it up, and double tap, it stays for always. So you can turn it this feature from here, turn it on and turn it off. It will not work, and turn it on, that button will come. And next up we have different color options to choose. You can see the colors are actually changing for the navigation bar, and these colors look great. And the next feature, this is the home button. We have this feedback on the home button, and you can set the percentage of the feedback. You cannot feel it because the camera is not going to tell about this actually. So it is the pressure sensitive home button right now. So I have set the level to max because it feels great when we have this pressure sensitive feeling on the device. And even you can unlock the device with the home button, and you can check it out. When the screen is off, just press the home button. You can see, let me show you, and just press the home button and screen comes to just lock screen. So that is great to use. And the layout, you can change the layout. We have two different layouts available. This one is actually good. The multitasking goes this way, and the back keys come this way, and we have the home screen button right away. So this is all about the features which I wanted to discuss about the display too. So this is all about the customization on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. There are many other features which are available inside this device which are hidden, which I cannot cover in this video because it will be a very long video then. And I have already covered many features in this video, and I hope this video is going to be very useful for you people to just customize your Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And this is all about the tips which were just for the customization, and many other videos are coming about this device, and I am working on those videos. They will be coming shortly on this channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, then give this video a thumbs up, and up till next video, bye bye and peace.